You are live with OG Sticc Hyde. Get your blunts ready. Get your drink ready. It's about to go down.
No,
I think the nigga's ready. He wants all the money.
I told him he just don't remember.
Bookie wants all the money.
Hennessy. I told that nigga he forgot.
Hey, Hennessy.
Yeah, we up in this motherfucker, y'all.
Adios, lit. We back. Sizzle, you supposed to been sent me something, man. You supposed to get in my inbox. We live?
Yeah, we live.
Sizzle, I'm gonna talk to you later.
No, it's all good. Real Riders Only Radio.
Shout out Real Riders Only Radio. Y'all tap in, man.
Real Riders Only Radio.
Let's go. Phoenix,
Let's
Arizona.
go, man. Man, thank y'all for coming, man. Got
Thanks
the
for having
legends
us,
in
bro.
the building, man.
Thanks for
What's
having
up,
us,
Sticc
bro.
Hyde, man?
Yeah, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing to have y'all here. I'm stoked.
Busy Sunday, but we couldn't have missed this opportunity to sit down and chat with you, man.
Man, I'm glad that you guys came.
That's what real ones do.
And now that y'all here, man, we're gonna talk about the album, man. We're gonna talk about photo culture and shit, everything y'all doing right now. Photo culture and this album. What motivated photo culture?
I think unmotivation. Right.
Pretty much.
I mean,
Pretty
just
much.
we was in the studio one night and we both was kind of like on the fence about the industry and just where we was in our careers and where we was gonna take it from here. You get what I'm saying? And then we just decided to come together and put together this project. And so it wasn't only for the culture, but it was also for us as well. You get what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
So it kind of sparked a nerve, in me and him to just go ahead and, get active the way that we used to.
Hell yeah, hell
You know what I
yeah.
mean?
Get active for the motherfucking culture, man. Do you think that Arizona's lacking like I'm gonna say what is lacking right now as far as you know what I'm saying? This Arizona culture, what we should be doing as far as, you know what I'm saying? Not, I'm saying the artists, the progression of artists right now. You think they at where they should be at right now?
I think we still, suffering from the same sickness as we always have been, and
Okay.
that's unity. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but we've gotten a lot better. I see a lot more progression. I see the market being a lot stronger out here, just based off of the youngsters out there doing their thing, the bloggers, the disc jockeys, everybody. I say they're starting to work together.
It's
It's
starting
still
to
a
happen.
progress, a work in progress, but it's a lot. It's just it's something that you got to pay attention to, and and mention and bring up and make it an issue because it is an issue, and that's one of the reasons why the pace is so slow. I think. You know
Right,
what I
right,
mean?
right.
I think that the only thing that our scene is missing because we've come so far. I remember when, I mean, shit, wasn't nothing going on. You know what I'm saying? We had to make it go on, and now things are coming to us out here.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? And so we've come a long way. I think that one of the things that we missing, and I think that I'm guilty of this, is giving direction,
Okay.
grabbing little niggas and saying, "Come on, let me help you do this
Right.
and show you how to get it done." And I'm very, very guilty of that. But then there's things that come along with that. This is a different generation than what we was. I can move around my city, even though I'm not from your neighborhood. I know how to act. I know how to. I'm not on Facebook flashing pistols and
Right.
pissing on your dead homies. And
Mm-hmm.
I didn't do all of that. We was
Right.
up front in your face. If I came to your hood and we had an issue, it was gonna go down. We don't have that no more. So these little niggas can't move like we move.
Right.
So it's I
'Cause
think they
they
hinder them. So they're
disrespectful?
very disrespectful to each other.
Disrespectful.
To each other, not even anybody else. It's to each other. They just they wild. And they disrespect is out of this world. It's 100. It's at 100.
So disrespect won't allow them to be able to move around, and
it doesn't allow them. It don't allow them to be in different places. Like you remember, man, when niggas was Crips or you was from West Side or whatever, but you sold dope.
Right.
You was in everybody's neighborhood selling dope, my nigga.
Dope.
But you was from the West Side or you was from the South Side.
Right.
You was just able to move like that. They don't have that these days no more.
Right.
These days they got to stay in their section or it's lights out. You know what I'm saying? And so that might be because we didn't do our job as older niggas.
Go around
guiding
disrespecting
them.
them.
You know what I'm saying? We didn't guide these niggas. We kind of left them hanging, kind of like I think I was left hanging as a BG. You know what I'm saying? But
I hear you.
but I have OGs, and I know that it was pecking orders and shit, and you didn't go around that. But each generation just gets a little worse than the one before, man, and that's just where we at with it. So when it comes to this music situation, I think that what it's missing is some older niggas to be able to say, "I've been there, I've done that." And this is how you do it, bro. Like, stop spinning your wheels and doing this shit that I've done 100 times and there was no outcome. You know what I'm saying? That's called insanity. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Doing the same shit over
and expecting something different.
Come on.
Right.
So I just think that we might have dropped the ball on these little niggas, man. Not just in Arizona, but throughout the course
of
the
generational
generation. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. Damn, man, that's some deep shit. You know what I'm saying? A lot of these niggas ain't ganged up.
It's real shit.
Yeah.
If you hear me and pay attention to me, I'm always talking about what he just mentioned. Like we effed up. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It is our responsibility. A lot of cats be like, that ain't my responsibility. Them cats gonna do what they gonna do regardless. Well, do you feel that way about your kids?
Real shit.
Are you just gonna shrug your shoulders?
Shrug your shoulders and let them be. Yeah,
right. Exactly, and that's the attitude that they have. When it comes to OGs, like older guardians, feeling like that they don't have a responsibility to the youth, and that's BS. It's always been BS.
Yeah. Yeah. Because that is our responsibility.
It is.
You're tuning into the best in the West. Real Rydaz only radio.
I'm sorry, goddamn, that motherfucker jumped out of nowhere.
That ain't nothing.
Lord
That
Jesus.
nigga said, oh my God, I'm sorry. That motherfucker jumped out.
What have I done?
Lord, fucking,
Man.
we're out of here. Get your shit, Boogie. Let's go.
What have I
This nigga done played our song. Get the fuck out of here.
Man, I have to get the audio right over here, man. Shit, 'cause we
There this nigga play our
we
song.
recorded audio, we recorded audio and video as well as such. So I make sure that, you know what I'm saying.
Boy, you over there handling it all, boy. You know what I'm saying?
Man, we try to get it right out here, man. We gotta get the faces of the Southwest out there. You know what I'm saying? For those who don't know and shit, you know what I'm saying. You're not familiar with the faces of the Southwest, man. These two faces right here, you know what I'm saying. These are pioneers of the Southwest. You know what I'm saying. These are the faces that you need to know. These are definitely faces that's recognizable faces that you need to recognize. You don't recognize these faces, then we got to get you back tapped in. Hold up, start back. We got to get you to rewind, start all over again. This is Bookie. This guy right here that's the beginning of this Arizona rap hip hop shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't even start. There ain't no beginning without Bookie. You know what I'm saying? That's Bookie. You know what I'm saying? Bookie been carrying the torch for Arizona for a long time.
Many years.
For a long time. You know
and did it very well.
Yes. This
did
is
it very well.
Man, Arizona is proud of Bookie. You know
Hey,
what I'm saying?
with a custom made back brace.
Real
Get
shit.
them off that door. Get them off that door.
Yeah, with a custom made back brace.
Real shit. Real shit.
Yes. Yes, we're definitely proud of Bookie, and Westwood definitely been doing this shit since from way back. You've been traveling from state to state, pushing your brand. You've been on the West Coast Award Show. You know what I'm saying? Been out here representing this Arizona shit.
Yo, Westwood, one of the biggest grinders out here.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? When it comes to moving around and not being scared of the
Wax.
world.
Wax. I always got to give Wax, and I can't stand his ass. You know that. Everybody knows.
Wax is
everybody knows Wax is. I don't like you, Wax. But real shit though, Wax. He was one of the first ones that showed me to get the hell up out of here.
Right.
I had got blackballed out here for a while. Remember when Nipsey came out here in 12?
Man, and that shit got shot the fuck up.
What they did was that they made a list of niggas that cannot be at your show or your show won't go on.
Oh,
this was the police.
Blackball.
Wow,
my name was at the top. My name was at the top because it was a show. It was a show that I couldn't figure out why I wasn't part of. And when I finally got down to the grits of it, nigga, my name was up top. And if they would have booked me, then they show when it went on. So if you had gang affiliation in your shit at all, anything like that,
that's coming on this computer.
Anything like that, it was a wrap for you. So we I totally got blackballed. I couldn't do a show in Arizona. So that's when Wax hit me up, and I think it was like 2011, something like that. And he was dropping one of his albums, and he was going out to LA to do it for the West Coast Hip Hop Awards. And I just went on as a tag along. The funny thing about this is that Wax was like, I had just dropped My Shit Don't Stink. And I had a box of dope, my nigga. I had 500 CDs, package ready to go. And Wax was like, man, come out here to California with me. We're gonna rent an Airbnb for a week. Nigga, we're gonna do this whole thing. And we did that. But I quickly learned my place. And it wasn't Wax. It was me learning the game. And what it was that when I went out there, cats like Cocaine came to this nigga's album release party. All the West Coast hitters, bro, and it blew my mind. And they don't know, yo. They have no idea who I am. So I played the homie. Mm-hmm. I think I handed out one CD that whole motherfucking week, bro. I swear to God. Because I played my part. It wasn't my time. It was Wax. Right. Let me sit back and see what the fuck this nigga doing. Nigga, I came back from that week, and my wife will tell you, I ain't stopped since, bro. I ain't stopped since. That nigga showed me, nigga, Arizona's cool, everything, but we talking about 2011, 2010, and we were still
pushing physical product.
Not only that, but we were still limited to what we could do out here.
Okay.
It wasn't a lot of like what we got going on now. It wasn't cracking like that. You really did have to leave. And Arizona's a bandwagon state. We know that. You got to go somewhere else to get on, and then they'll recognize you. So that's when my name started to blow up. When I left, I had to leave. I had to get up out of here. I never moved, but I wasn't here for weeks at a time. I wasn't here for weeks at a time. Yeah. So shout out to Westwood.
No local support.
No local support, man. Not back then. You know, not back then. It wasn't. It was support. It was just behind the scenes.
It wasn't enough support.
Nobody jumped out and said we finna push
and that's not the kind of support that's gonna help any artist.
Right.
Behind the scenes support. You have to be on the front line support. You get what I'm saying? Behind the scenes. You holler at a motherfucker when you see me at the club to tell me you my biggest fan, but I don't never see you at none of my shows.
Bumping my shit, nigga.
That ain't benefit me.
That don't mean nothing.
Exactly. Stop buy my shit, you nothing, but you'll get my inbox. Nigga, you dope. Nigga, get on the book and say that shit out loud. Nigga,
protest that. Protest that.
Yeah.
Put that shit out there.
So but nigga had to get up and go. But I just hadn't stopped. I hadn't stopped since I was shown how to do it.
Right.
I hadn't stopped. So and then I love it. You know what I'm saying? I love it. It's my second love. So it's
it's the second love.
It's the second love. My first love is my baby. So
yes, sir.
But my second love, she know where they both
lie.
She know where they both lie at. But the key is get them involved. It become both of y'all first loves. You know what I'm saying?
I heard that.
It is what it is. But anyways, man, for the culture, we finna come slapping on y'all ass.
For the culture,
like a kid getting disciplined, nigga, slapping the shit out you niggas with this here shit.
Slapping this shit, man. I'm just slap this shit real quick.
Speaking of that, too, we need everybody to hashtag for the culture.
Hashtag for the culture.
Man,
hashtag
everybody.
For the culture.
Hashtag for the culture.
Real shit, my nigga. I'm finna enjoy the festivities that's finna happen this week. And maybe a little bit of next week, too. However long this shit lasts. But I'm telling you right now, I expect, nigga, the city to jump on for the culture. It's not just me and Bookie. That's the thing, bro. The For the Culture is one song, but it's the name of the album. This is the signature song. This is the introduction to the album.
Yeah, this is not me and Yogg's album.
No, not at all. We pulled out all the pioneers and got these niggas up off the couches and away from their jobs and, you know what I'm saying, or away from doing whatever the fuck they doing. And these niggas chimed in and was ready to go. And we done made magic at the studio. 100%. 100%. Magic. Ain't a song on there that's
no sir.
none of that
Absolutely not.
The paint is perfect. It's candy. You know what I mean? The gold on the Dayton's is real gold. We didn't spray paint this.
So that ain't no knockoff.
It's not no knockoff.
This that real authentic Arizona motherfucker.
It's real shit, man.
Real top of the line.
Real everything.
So yeah.
How the fuck they say
hashtag for the culture.
What happened?
I'm fixing. I got you. This got to be it. Hold up. There we go. Tap in right here. I'm sorry, y'all.
You know what I love about this nigga? What he doing right now? That nigga get to talking to himself.
That's how Jabal used to be.
And fixing shit while he
Jabal
talking
used
to
to
himself.
figure out everything on his own. Bro was just like that. He would figure out everything. He would be engineering. He would be running into the booth, recording his hooks, running back, chopping his hooks on the Pro Tools, and then he would be doing everything.
I had to leave Jabal in the studio one day. I said, bro, here go the MPC. Here go everything. I'm leaving you the fuck alone.
Yeah.
Because that nigga gets serious as shit. Don't talk to him. Nothing's funny.
Nothing.
Nigga, let's just work. And I wasn't in the mood to work that day. I had to leave that nigga.
Yeah, nothing's ever fun.
I had to leave that nigga.
Shout out to Ball, man.
Then when I came back, that nigga had made some beats, bro, and let me hear him. And when I asked to hear him again, I'm talking about slappers, just needed some this or that. He was just ideas. And then when I asked to hear him again, I deleted it. I didn't like it. And you just deleted a number one hit, nigga.
Yeah, he was known for that.
You just deleted a number one hit. He didn't give a shit. He'll make another one. Yeah.
Yeah, Ball was a perfectionist.
Talking to Jabal. Shout out to Jabal, survivalist.
Survivalist, man. Man, do you plan on doing an album, reunion album with the Survivalists one day?
You don't hear no crickets.
You say you don't hear no crickets. Said absolutely not. Okay.
Well, it's not that I don't want to. I would love to do that, man. It's just people have to be on the same page, energy wise. You know what I'm saying? People got to say to themselves, if I want to do something, I'm not gonna let nothing get in my way. Right. And what I've noticed is in general, excuses have a tendency to always get in the way of what a person claims that they want to do. And that's in general. You get what I'm saying? So in other words, you know, if the opportunity called, there will be no excuses on my end.
This is your girl, Mercedes Taylor, and I'm rocking with my brother, Westwood and Big Bookie. We doing it for the culture. AZ, stand up.
Lord Jesus, this shit don't do it. If you don't do right by me,
nothing will work.
You don't do right by me, nigga. Lord Jesus, I'm fixing to get it loaded up, y'all, and this damn sound box. I'm fixing to get an upgrade on this damn box I got. It's quiet, it's trash. It's ass juice. It just is what it is, but
Facebook, y'all.
We're working on it. Let's see.
My little motherfucking Instagram was cracking right now, nigga. I had like 2.5 people on that motherfucker.
2.5?
My shit was cracking.
Rolling, boy. Bro, my Instagram dry as the Sahara Desert right now. It's Sunday, though. I'm going to give them an excuse. It's Sunday. Chilling with their family, doing their own thing. I know they love me, though.
There I go. There I go. There I go.
Tap in, nigga. Nigga, you want to tap in?
Let me finish this. Let me get this. There we go. Let me get that. Touchdown. All right, we about to get y'all tapped in. Sick of it.
Hey, this is your girl, Mercedes Taylor, and I'm rocking with my brothers, Westwood and Big Bookie. We doing it for the culture. AZ, stand up.
Factory Music Group, baby.
This the energy the streets been missing. When I'm spitting up in the booth, I put the flame to the mic. Anticipated like Harold and Kane at the light. Niggas thought I made a left, then I came with a right. Nigga, we undisputed. Close your eyes, say goodnight. Bookie and yo, Westwood, we coming for the kill. Too underrated, non-reputable niggas trying to build. We did this for the culture, and now it is revealed. We music for the streets, and we coming big as Shaquille. Broke niggas stay on the sofa, we out here chasing meals. We body shots to my little cousin Jaleel. A dedicated hustle get you on top of the hill. As long as we all play our position up on the field. I told niggas from the jump, if we team up, it's gonna be poppin'. If we organize together, how the fuck are they gonna stop it? A warning to you haters, it be smart to take precaution. You ain't stepping to no beta fool, you dealing with some boss. I know y'all gon' enjoy the collaboration, so sit back and listen, witness what me and my brother done put together. Appreciate the love and respect we get from our friends and our family and all the fans who support us and make us better. When I'm spitting up in the booth, I put the flame to the mic. Anticipated like Harold and Kane at the light. Niggas thought I made a left, then I came with a right. Nigga, we undisputed. Close your eyes, say goodnight.
It's alright, lil' cuz, you can never understand it. I be having Christians like, boy, goddamn it. 45 niggas now, that's automatic. Couldn't do nothing with it when you little niggas had it. Bookie said, listen, nigga, I done had it with the stressing, but I'ma keep it rockin', keep it knockin' with this blessing. We ain't going for no goofy shit, no flexing. Nothing but the flame in the booth in my session. I'm a solid nigga out the way, but homie, something missing. I ain't trying to get on here and do all types of dissing. I rap for a way out, little nigga, no more wishing. Niggas is dead on arrival or you snitching. You niggas out here tricking, setting up niggas with location, dropping bitches. Been in the trenches, but for real, me and Bookie gave you something you could feel. Independent, no deal, for the culture.
Son, what's up?
Hey, this is your girl, Mercedes Taylor.
Huh? me call her.
That right there. That's for the culture, y'all.
Yes, sir. That's a signature track, man. That's just got me and Bookie, produced by the Orphans, Dre LaShawn. Shit, man. Yeah, I don't know. Do your research on him too. That's some real OGs on that whole motherfucking album right there, from the producer to the artist.
That's what this project is about.
That's what it's about, bro. That's what it's
Let
about.
them know.
Bookie came to the lab one day, man, and I don't even know why the hell he was there. I think I was recording for somebody else's music, and I don't know. Bookie came in, and I don't know.
It was for the track for Kevin.
Yeah, it was for Kevin shit, for something totally different. We wasn't even doing this.
I was dropping a verse.
I just felt like, I always felt like he's always felt like, if we just team up, why are we not teaming up and figuring this shit out?
Right.
Why are we taking our own route? Just like 17 churches in the same neighborhood, none of them fuck with each other. You know what I'm saying? They all Baptist church, and none of them fuck with each other.
That's crazy.
They all want you to get off their property. You know what I'm saying? Will you please stay off my yard? You know what I mean? So I feel like that's what we do out here. And so I always felt like, man, if we just team up with the right niggas, could team up, you know, put the egos to the side, whatever. And I think that everything happens in time and for a reason. It's a reason it didn't happen back in the day. I've known Bookie a long time. I've never had an issue with Bookie. I don't think he's ever had an issue with me. Like there should be no reason we didn't fuck with each other.
Right.
But for some reason we didn't. Again, everything that I talk about, I'm guilty of. That's why I know about it. So I'm guilty of stay off my lawn. Let me do me. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to fuck with them niggas, and I don't fuck with them niggas. I'm from the west side. They from the south side. I ain't fucking with them. I'm a Phoenix nigga, and that's a real problem out here. Sides. You know what I'm saying? So,
and we got damn near relatives from all,
you know how small Phoenix is. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day, Bookie came, and I just felt like timing is a motherfucker, bro. Because I just felt like it's time. Like, boo, nigga, let's do something. I don't know what, but we got the means to do it. We got the know-how, and it did not mean let's go perform. Let's fucking go and push at every radio station. This was not my plan. What we doing right now, sitting here talking to you, this was not the plan.
Right.
I just wanted to dig in the crates. We actually named it Digging in the Crates
first,
because Bookie brought shit that he never released to the table, and then I brought shit we never released to the table.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what it was. And then all of a sudden, my mouth got big. I got excited, and I started, we doing this for the culture, me and Bookie.
Yeah.
Then it turned in for the culture. Then it turned into, nigga, everybody's chiming in like, why wouldn't we go grab these niggas?
Right.
Again, we got the means, we got the know-how. Why wouldn't we? And so here we are today, man. And when I tell you niggas chimed in. We got Judge the Boss. We got Willie North Pole. We got iRock. We got Bookie. We got Yo. We got Bombay. We got Socrates. We got I'm waiting on Richie Evans. Everybody know what he doing. I just got off the phone with Richie Evans. Everybody know what he doing. So you gotta work around his schedule. Excuse me, but he's on his way. He's already signed on. He's ready to go. So when I tell you, man, we got Mayhem. Do y'all remember Mayhem?
Mayhem.
LaRue is on this motherfucker, man. Yeah. We got my wife said she was gonna write down the list of everybody that was on there, so when I do these interviews, I won't skip nobody. But it's too many niggas on there. Captain Mac.
I hear this.
Kevin, Wax.
Culture.
Shit, man. We got this for the culture, bro. So this album is not a Yoke, like he said, it's not a Yoke and Bookie album. It's an album we put together.
Right.
That's all it is. But it's ridiculous. I done already been down to California politicking with this shit. They loving it. They getting on board. Yeah, it's a lot of people in California that's dealing with that same hashtag for the culture. Like, we didn't make that up. Everybody's doing that already. So it just flows. And it just goes. And it's actually across the state lines. Okay. You know what I'm saying? Who doesn't do it for the culture?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, but our for the culture is Arizona culture.
Yeah.
And that's what it's about, my nigga. This is all about Arizona. It's all about Arizona. But the music is so good, it's just finna cross lines, bro. It's crossing.
Right. The music is
dope. We already did our little, politicking with the outsides. And
y'all about to shoot a video or something?
We just shot a video to shout out to Landover Stun Department, my guy Low. We just shot a video. Low was the one who did The Veil. Low did
y'all got the video out right now?
No. No, that video's not gonna drop. You know, everything is strategic, my nigga. Everything is strategic. But you know damn well the moment the video drop, it's coming to all of y'all. So y'all can play them motherfuckers, bro.
Yeah, you know I'm playing.
Get them views, not them views, but so they know it's out. You know, it's got to be on all the platforms. Yeah. You know, so yeah. But we didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. It just morphed into this, and I think I'm fucking with the right nigga to be morphing into shit.
And I think everybody want to see this win. Everybody who
Why
really
wouldn't you? If you ain't on board with this, you fucking dickhead.
Man, you fucking asshole.
You asshole.
Shit white.
Eat a bag of shit. Yeah.
Bag of fucking shit.
Yeah. So that's where we at with it, bro. And again, that's just the first song. That's the opener. That's the opener, that For the Culture, and that shit slap.
That's how it opened.
Man,
we slapping that shit again.
Shout out to Mercedes, man. Shout out to Mercedes for giving us that dope ass intro.
Yeah,
you know.
Shout out to Mercedes.
Yeah, Mercedes Taylor. Yeah.
For the Culture, man. This time I'm gonna do this shit right on the radio.
Hey, you ever feel overly wanted?
Overly wanted?
I ain't never felt overly wanted. I done felt overly not wanted.
I feel overly wanted today.
Overly wanted. Like they want me.
No, it's some inside shit that's going on.
This nigga is on one today.
That nobody knows.
Nothing's working today except us. This right here. This is the only thing that worked for us today.
Man.
Everything else done fell apart.
Oh man, well we in there, man.
Yeah, we in there.
We tap the fuck in. We do what it went for the culture, man.
For the culture, hashtag.
This is your girl, Mercedes Taylor. And I'm rocking with my brothers, Westwood and Big Bookie. We doing it for the culture. AZ, stand up. This is your girl, Mercedes Taylor. And I'm rocking with my brothers, Westwood and Big Bookie. We doing it for the culture.
This the energy the streets been missing. When I'm spitting up in the booth, I put the flame to the mic. Anticipated like Harold and Kane at the light. Niggas thought I made a left, then I came with a right. Nigga, we undisputed. Close your eyes, say goodnight. Bookie and yo, Westwood, we coming for the kill. Two underrated, non-reputable niggas trying to build. We did this for the culture, and now it is revealed. More music for the streets, and we coming big as Shaquille. Broke niggas stay on the sofa, we out here chasing meals. We body shots to my little cousin Jaleel. A dedicated hustle get you on top of the hill. As long as we all play our position up on the field. I told niggas from the jump, if we team up, it's gonna be poppin'. If we organize together, how the fuck are they gonna stop it? A warning to you haters, it be smart to take precaution. You ain't stepping to no beta fool, you dealing with some bosses. I know y'all gon' enjoy the collaboration, so sit back and listen, witness what me and my brother done put together. Appreciate the love and respect we get from our friends and our family and all the fans who support us and make us better. When I'm spitting up in the booth, I put the flame to the mic. Anticipated like Harold and Kane at the light. Niggas thought I made a left, then I came with a right. Nigga, we undisputed. Close your eyes, say goodnight.
It's alright, lil' cuz, you can never understand it. I be having Christians like, boy, goddamn it. 45 niggas now, that's automatic. Couldn't do nothing with it when you little niggas had it. Bookie said, listen, nigga, I done had it with the stressing, but I'ma keep it rockin', keep it knockin' with this blessing. We ain't going for no goofy shit, no flexing. Nothing but the flame in the booth in my session. I'm a solid nigga out the way, but homie, something missing. I ain't trying to get on here and do all types of dissing. I rap for a way out, little nigga, no more wishing. Niggas is dead on arrival or you snitching. You niggas out here tricking, setting up niggas with location dropping bitches. Been in the trenches, but for real, me and Bookie gave you something you could feel. Independent, no deal, for the culture.
Ooh, shit. For the motherfucking culture, nigga. Yeah. Oh, damn. How many tracks is gonna be on this album? 30 tracks. I'm about to say, y'all about to hit them with the Uzi spray.
I think we got 16, but we're narrowing it down.
16,
You might get 13 on
Jeez, that's chunky. That's
13,
nice.
14 tracks.
And they ain't fillers, though.
Right.
Yeah,
so
that's
that's why
like,
I'm like,
I mean, I'm a picky mother.
And that was crazy.
When I listen, my ears real.
How many
sensitive
tracks
to
did y'all
bullshit
have to
and
pick
mediocre
out
shit.
making this project? How many?
We didn't even. I don't know because we didn't do it like that.
Okay.
We just had beats submitted. People submitted the beats. We had beats, whatever. And then as niggas came, pick a beat.
Okay.
Pick a beat.
But every track made the project.
No. And that's the thing. I'm gonna explain.
Okay.
No.
Mutumbo. They didn't. Not every one of them made it, but that doesn't mean that they not slapping.
It's just that they
It
wasn't
didn't
good enough for
fit
this project.
So I'm really like, I was telling my wife, I was like, because you know how niggas get to acting if they didn't make it. You know how niggas
Kinda,
but I do feel like maybe we just give them niggas the song. Here, you can have it. You know what I'm saying? It's good enough to do something with it. Just didn't fit this album.
Just didn't fit this project.
I don't know what we're gonna do, but yeah, I done took niggas off, bro. And I feel like I don't feel bad about that shit.
No, I mean, it's a business, it's an executive decision.
I give you.
I used to.
Look,
I don't feel bad.
I'm gonna give you a little quick story about my upbringing, coming up in the studio, fucking with gangsters, right? I used to. There was Brian B. Wilson. Shout out to B. Charlie Wilson's nephew, right? He was one of our producers at Full Life Records, and he used to love Crown Royal, right? But he had a certain type of mentality and process about him to where he would pull hits out of you, right? So if you go up in there and you spitting your verse or something, he'll stop and say and look at you in your face and say, "Motherfucker, are you here to waste my time or is you here to work and make some hits, nigga?" Like he was one of them type of niggas, right? But he would be dead serious, passionate, like looking at you in your fucking soul. Like, nigga, I'm not here to play, nigga. Okay. If you here to play, we can leave this motherfucker right now, nigga. You here to make hits or not?
That sounds like yo Westwood, nigga.
Hey, I would spit a verse and he would be like, "That shit is trash, nigga. Woo, bullshit." Like he would be on me to the point to where I was like, I had to look at myself like, what's wrong with this nigga? This nigga crazy. Nigga, nigga.
Yeah.
This nigga's weird.
Yeah.
And I went through the process, but what it made me realize that I need to get off of my own shit. That ain't how you grow. Just patting yourself on the back all the fucking time. You grow by listening to motherfuckers that you trust telling you what they hear coming out of you. That's how you grow. That's how you elevate when it comes to records. Not on some, a lot of these motherfuckers just go up in there, get on the booth, spit they verse, get out 17 minutes, they got a hit.
Now I know where Boogie get it from. He just explained some shit to me because I had a verse on this song right here that I said, I gotta redo it. And when I said I gotta redo it, Boogie was like, okay. and I redid it 2 times. And every time I sent it to this nigga, he said, "It's cool, bro, but it ain't that first verse." So I was trying to trash the first verse. I still had it. I was trying to trash it. I don't know. For some reason I didn't like
get rid of it.
Yeah, but I didn't trash it. I didn't throw it away. I kept it, but I kept trying to redo it. And this nigga was like, "There's something about your feelings when you saying it. What did you call it? It's not the cadence. It was how you meant it in that first verse. I feel that you meant it in that first verse. These other ones, it sounds like you're trying to match the first verse, and you're not. There's certain things you say and the way you say them in that first verse. So I just
the passion was different.
Passion, boom. That's what he said.
The passion.
Your passion is different. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So I had to trash the other. That was equivalent to him saying, "Nigga, that's trash. That's good," because nobody says that to me. I do my own thing. I record my own thing. I'm in my shit.
I do my own.
I don't have a whole bunch of niggas around me telling me it's trash. You know?
Right.
I don't know it's trash until it hit the airwaves and niggas ain't fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you's a cold nigga, bro.
Hey, it's like it don't exist no more. You feel what I'm saying? Man. You got nothing but yes men around you.
Still sharp and still.
And still look to Yo's point. I knew that Brian B. Wilson loved me.
Mm-hmm.
That was my big brother. So he was like, when he was mad because he believed in me.
Right.
He wasn't mad like, "You bitch ass nigga, you wasting my time, you suck." No, it was a different energy. It was a different kind of, it was like, nigga, you don't even realize who you are, motherfucker.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Get off your mediocre shit and get on your shit that that you was born with, nigga, so we can move this shit to the top, right? That's the same energy that I feel with individuals that I deal with around me. It's like I gotta give that same type of energy to them because I see the greatness in them. But cats these days, they don't have that energy to give nobody because they too busy worrying about how that person is gonna take it and if they're gonna be rejected or not. Because all I see is motherfuckers standing around trying their best to hold on to their spot. So in other words, they not gonna say certain things that they feel is gonna jeopardize their spot. They're not gonna do this. They just gonna play the game. So it's a bunch of fake motherfuckers walking around now. You get what I'm saying? You're not being honest because you're too busy worrying about keeping your spot,
trying to keep your position,
as opposed to just being honest and just letting shit flow and let God work. You get what I'm saying? It's not enough. It's not enough vessels moving around.
So that motherfucker rather lie just to survive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, man,
basically.
Yes, man.
I call them bobbleheads.
And I got
they don't know if they want to say yes or no, nigga. They just all confused. Nigga.
I've had a couple of them around me, and I'm a pretty good judge of character. I know who I want around me. I know the vibe I want. I know what I want around me, and it's not a yes man. I need like one thing I respect about my wife 100% is that she's not. I don't have to make all the decisions of shit. Like she actually has a brain. Like she's gonna say yes or no to shit, which pretty much keeps me on my P's and Q's. On point. You get a partner like that, which you can't lose. But that's the same thing in friendships. It's the same thing in business. It's the same thing in anything. If you get that motherfucker with you that wants to really win and prosper in this shit, then rather know that sound like shit. And he's steady telling you how great you are. Right. Oh, nigga, I don't need that. Especially if I'm second guessing what I just did.
You're like, that ain't the one.
Yeah, I know it ain't the one. And you steady telling me that's the one. That's the one. With Bookie, it's different because this is the energy I want around me.
Yeah.
So it's a lot of niggas out there that I don't fuck with no more, and they probably don't even know why. Yeah. I just got to cut you off, my nigga. I can't have you yesing me because I'm Yo Westwood. Like, no, that's not. Fuck who I am, nigga. We trying to stay where we at, nigga. Make sure you helping me stay here. Don't bring me down because you yes man me. Yeah.
And if you're real and you can identify, you can feel when a motherfucker's not being genuine. You get what I'm saying? Right. We've been on this planet long enough to know that. You feel that energy. It's like, yeah, man. I've gotten to a point to where I feel like my voice scared niggas.
It scares me.
You
know what scares me about his voice? How does that big ass voice come out of that little ass nigga? I don't know where that came from. That makes no sense to me. My voice is higher than yours, and I'm 17,000 pounds bigger than you,
bro.
How does that shit work? I don't. There's something,
bro. From the combination with the voice from what I represent and my ambitions, I think that's what niggas fear the most around me because it. When you're around a pack of niggas, it's like a competitive type of thing. They want to match up. They don't want to look like the weak link. So everybody trying to, hold on and show who they are. Yeah, but when you know that you can't hang with a nigga, it's very intimidating. So when you around that motherfucker, you don't want to let him down. So you just rather just not be around him because you can't keep up with him. I had that problem. I'm a very ambitious person. I'm a very energetic person, and I'll let a person know in front of me, look here, man, I see this in you. This is what you need to do. This is what I feel that you need to do. You your own man, but I'm a leader, so I'm going to tell you like it is. So sometimes motherfuckers don't like being talked to like that because it puts them in a position where they feel like they got a responsibility now. Right. And not everybody want responsibility. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want responsibility, but they think they want to be in your position.
Exactly.
They think they're ready to be that guy.
They're ready. But when I explain to them the work ethic.
You're right.
And that's where I get an issue with the newer situation is the work ethic. I'm a workaholic at this shit. Like my mom was an entrepreneur. She picked herself up by the bootstraps from the projects to getting her education. And my mom was a white woman who wasn't liked by niggas or white people. So she had it worse than any nigga you know. You know what I'm saying? Coming up off of Buckeye Road. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I have that in me. I got that work. I got that. I'm not afraid to work, my nigga. I'm not. And so when I get around a motherfucker that don't understand the necessity of the word work, or even how to spell the fucking word work, my nigga. I get around a nigga like that, and I just look at wasted talent. It's a whole bunch of wasted talent because it's funny how fun it is to be in the studio to make that shit. And I liken it to selling dope, my nigga. If you got a bird and you're sitting here with a bird, that's product. But anybody can get that. I could go buy a bird right now, and anybody who ain't ever touched dope in their life can go get a bird. But do you know how to chop it up and distribute that bird? Because I do not want to sit on this motherfucker over 3-4 days.
Hell no.
It's got to leave me. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing with music. This shit, we do all of this fun shit of being in the studio, being drunk, niggas being high, making something out of nothing, and then at the end of the day, you got what we call product. You got a bird. So now we got to chop it up and get it out there, and that's where work begins. That's where my wife will tell you, man, you know the island in your kitchen?
Right.
Nigga, I started out doing the duplication. I duplicated his shit.
Okay.
I duplicated everybody's shit. If he was in Arizona, CDs.
Yeah.
That's what I started out doing.
My trunk days.
Out the trunk. So
right out the trunk.
Our island used to be a, what do you call it? A manufacturing plant, my nigga. My house, we had a room in the front, which was a studio. And then once we did all the studio shit, we'd come in here and print it, cut it, package it, shrink wrap it, the whole 9 yards. Nigga, the whole island full of CDs. And she'll tell you she's sitting right there. Nigga, I have my kids doing it. I have my wife doing it.
Family business.
Family business. And then come Monday, I'm on the road.
Yeah.
I'm on the road. And I got me a big ass gallon of E&J.
E&J.
400-500 CDs and a couple of videos playing in the TVs. And I'm hitting up hoods. Man, wow. I'm hitting up hoods. I didn't even have, half the time we didn't even have a reason to be out there. I'm just going. I got to go. And I don't want no money for the CD. Come have a drink with me, look at this video, and take this CD, my nigga. I'm good people.
So you just went out there and just pushed it, just gave it to him.
Me, Bumper from Dupa Villas.
Dupa Villa Project.
Me, Bumper, and the General. Oh my God. I'm at a loss for words. The little homie, man, the back streets.
The General.
Todd. His name is Todd. But oh my goodness.
I can't believe I can't.
That nigga sees this.
Oh, I know. He's gonna be
trouble,
mad at me.
That's my little brother, man.
General.
The Phoenix General. Wow. All in your itchy face.
Fuck, it's out the tip of my fucking.
Anyway, nigga, we done got in the truck and made moves and pull up in the jungles, nigga. Pull up in the jungles. And before you know it, nigga, it's 12, 15 blood niggas coming with us to the show that we finna go do. You know, it's just, I know that feeling. I know to get in the truck.
So you was able to actually go in Cali and get some love in the streets.
All over California. You know why? Because I'm a gangster, my nigga. Off top. I'm that nigga.
You know, scared man.
And I'm not scared. I'm not scared of another nigga that puts his pants on and breathes the same air as me, bro. Like, I can't be scared of you. I know what's possible. But why would I come out there flipping this shit? Nigga, I'm in LA. I'm from Phoenix. So my politics don't work with your politics. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not finna come out there politicking with you. Not street politics.
Not on some street shit.
We gonna politic on this music. Right. And before you know it, nigga, I got Red Rum, E40, cocaine, name them. They on my shit. Jail felonies, Mac 10s, nigga, name it.
Corrupt.
I know these niggas. MCA, I know y'all. Y'all on my music. Because I know how to act, my nigga. So that was another thing about me moving and going out of town and not taking Arizona niggas. I took niggas that don't rap. I took niggas that could give a fuck if I rap. They love me just because of who I am. I'm I'm Damien, nigga. Fuck all that Yogi Bear shit. I'm Damien, and that's who you love. We partners. And you just want to be in LA. Let's go.
Let's go.
So I couldn't take politicking ass niggas. Because you can get me in some shit.
Fuck around there.
And I'm not trying to go out like Willie Lump, my nigga. I can't do that out there.
Out there tripping.
Nah, I can't do that out there, bro. And I done got into some shit out there. I done got into some shit and had to hightail it home or make it what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you learn from that shit, my nigga. And most niggas don't. That's another notch on their belt. Nah, nigga, we escaped death, nigga. We escaped death, nigga. Let's not do that one again.
Yeah, don't.
No.
Let's not do that one again. So I can go to LA and I got niggas, they on my live right now. Yo, send your motherfucking email. I got one for you. What? Real niggas. So, you know, they sending videos. Hey, I see what y'all doing out there. Real Compton niggas. I see what y'all doing out there, bro. Man, keep that shit up.
Yes, sir.
You know, so it is what it is, man.
Man,
Good
that's
shit.
dope, man.
For the culture, hashtag that shit. For the culture.
Hey, you know what's crazy though? Look, I noticed the difference when you hear this man talk. You know, he's interesting. He got shit to talk about. He mainly he didn't put in some work. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when you listen to this motherfucker, he ain't bragging and boasting. He's just telling it like it is. He giving you his story. You understand what I'm saying? Putting of him putting in real work. We ain't talking about no social media push. You understand? I say that. I say that to say this.
Didn't have it.
A lot of artists that I've been noticing. A lot of artists they confide too much into social media, which means that they haven't tapped into that physical world enough. You understand? They're confiding too much into social media. Now, I'm not saying that social media doesn't work. Of course, it works.
Put in your footwork too.
It's working for all of us. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot easier to do certain things. You expose to the world, of course, versus going out the trunk. Of course, it's a lot easier, but you feel a lot better about your career when you fight physically. You get what I'm saying? It's a physical fight.
It's like my dad said. My dad said, I wish I would buy you niggas a car so you could just run out there and tear it up.
Right.
Go buy your own car and I bet you take care of that motherfucker. And guess what I did at 15 years old? Bought my own car. And guess who ended up driving it? My dad. Nigga, because I took care of my shit at 15. You know what I'm saying? Like real shit. That means a lot. It was mean when he said it, but it means a lot to me now at this point in time in my life. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, that nigga knew what he was talking about. When you do it yourself and it was done by you, you're gonna take care of that motherfucker, man. It's like a rental property. Nobody give a fuck about no rental property. It's not mine. It's not mine. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm looking, but the owner don't take care of this shit.
Don't take care of this shit.
He gonna make sure the roof is good. He's gonna make sure the paint is right.
Right.
That type of shit. And that's what he's talking about. And that's what my dad was saying. Buy it yourself, nigga. Don't ask me for no damn car.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I just realized with this interview, yo? I'm a grown ass man.
You are, bro. You old.
Right.
I got kids.
You fucking old, bro. You got responsibilities. And that's another thing. A nigga with no responsibilities scares the shit out of me. I don't need nothing to do with a nigga with no responsibilities. No. Because that's weird. How the fuck you ain't got no responsibility? Nigga, that's weird, nigga.
You don't got no responsibility?
Nobody's counting on you, nigga? Whoa. You not counting on you? Whoa.
You have zero responsibility?
Whoa.
I mean, shit, wouldn't that be election?
Whoa.
How can you be a man
with no responsibilities? Yeah, this nigga got responsibilities. And sometimes they get on my fucking nerves, but it is what it is. I'll play.
Hey, you know why? Because he forgot about it.
Forget about it.
I still got troopers around. You
Forget about it.
Mine
is grown and gone.
See, he talking this shit now because his job is done.
Mine is grown and gone, nigga.
I still got the troopers around.
You feel me?
Me and my wife wake up.
Still eating.
Me and my wife wake up every day, bro, on my mama.
Yeah.
And we look at each other and we go, fuck them kids.
MyJobIsDone.com.
They better not call me today for not a fucking thing. I'll play.
It's all love.
No, mine is gone, bro. My kids is up and gone. They did their thing. Their mama did a damn good job.
When you get kids to college, or so y'all drove out somewhere?
My daughter ended up going to Canada.
Okay.
Yeah, she went to University of Victoria on a scholarship, basketball scholarship.
That's dope.
And she finished that up, and She's gone. She's out of college now. She's 2 years out of college now.
Okay.
And my son also went to college and got his teaching degree.
Okay.
So he's a 7th grade teacher over here, on the west side.
How does that feel, man?
It's wild that I have a teacher for a son, nigga. You gotta know, man. Like when my son was born, my wife's sitting right here. I tell you no lie. When my son was born, I was 17 years old, and I tried to blew him up, nigga. He was gonna be a crip, nigga. I didn't know nothing about no teaching and none of that. I wanted him to be crip, nigga, and he just—that's not him. And I'm so glad now that I'm older. Mind you, I was a kid.
Right.
I was a child.
You was young.
If I would have led him down that path at the age that I'm at now, and that's some niggas in the penitentiary or something, or dead, nigga, now I'm looking real stupid.
But look, in a good
now
way.
I'm looking real
sound
stupid.
like he got his stubbornness from you.
I don't know. No, he got it from her. My son is her 100%. He don't want no problems. He's not gonna fight you. He don't want none of that. My daughter is me. If we wouldn't have kept her busy, she probably ended up as bad as I was. But we had to keep her busy, and we knew that off top. She was she's a spitting image of me. Her attitude, her fucking the way she talked, how she gets down, her love for vehicles, cars. Like my son, I bought him a lowrider, my nigga, when he graduated from high school. We didn't buy it anyway. We got him one. And he had this lowrider. We rebuilt the motor. I put some all chrome Daytons on it and shit. This nigga drove around, and every time he'd been in a corner, the police pulled him over.
Damn.
So that's not him.
Yeah, that's not him.
I could deal with it. I've been dealing with it. I used to run from y'all. Right. So I understand getting pulled over.
Police just fucking with him?
Just fucking with, because of the car.
Damn.
Because of the car, multiple times. So the nigga come home like, you can have this car, dude. I don't give a shit about this damn car. I just want it to start. I just want the motherfucker to start giving where I'm going. So I ended up taking the car back from him, bought him a different one, and he drove that around forever. But my point is that, like, me, those were stripes to me as a kid, getting fucked with by the police. Those are stripes. I wanted them. You know what I'm saying? And he don't want those. My daughter, I feel like she would have wanted them if I would have raised her that way.
Right.
That would have been cool to her, and I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that.
Princess.
By the time my son was, I don't know, he could have been about 7, 8, 9. We moved. Oh, that's fine. We moved away, man, and we was living off of 19th Avenue in Campbell. Now, what's funny is that the block on this side, I could tell you so many stories about 19th and Turney, 23rd Avenue and Turney, back in 1990, motherfucking 2, 93. Like, nigga, you know what I'm talking about. I know that was wild over there. We bought a house on Roma. So it was like this beautiful street with all these old people. And then all around you was the ghetto, nigga, just bad. My homies lived up the street. I didn't have to go nowhere. I literally didn't have to leave my house to go hang, nigga. Yeah. But then our street was beautiful. And nobody ever came down our street. It was wild. But if you left our street, it was hoes. It was all kinds of shit going. My wife used to tell me, we need some money. You need to go down to that liquor store and sell your ass. You hang out there all the goddamn time anyway. Over there at Fast Eddie's on 19th and Campbell. Go down there and get us some money. Nigga, but no, man. But when we moved from there, that's when my kids started. That's when I learned, like, okay, you from this shit, you love this shit, but you do not have to be here. Right. You don't have to be there because I had the means to not be there. Right. Why am I here and fucking up my kids? Like, I was fucked up. Like, why am I doing that? So we moved and we got out west, man, back in the days, and we trying to get even further now. But it was a good move, man. God was on our side on that one, and it really directed my children to be who they are now. Right, you know what I'm saying? They got around some not. I think my son would have ended up killing the motherfucker because he was going crazy. Because he's not a fighter. He don't want to fight. He just wants to be. He just wants to play video games, and he's just cool. But he's so big, and I had that issue growing up. I was such a big nigga. People they either tried me or they was just scared of me, and it was more niggas trying me. Right. It wasn't too many niggas just scared. Not where I was coming from. Mm-hmm. So with him, it was gonna be the same thing, and I was ready to get down. I'm ready right now. I'll drive down the street and nigga cut me off. I want to pull over and fight you, nigga. What did you do that for? Like, that's the dummy in me. But my son, he don't want none of that. You know what I'm saying? That's not his thing. So, and I respect that so much that he became his own. Like
His
you're
own
not
person.
gonna flip his mind, bro. You're
Mhm.
not. That nigga believes in God, and that's what it is.
Right.
You're not gonna come to him and tell him there's no God. You're not gonna come to him and tell him the Los Angeles Chargers ain't the best team in the world.
Right.
It's not gonna happen. He believes in that.
Man, that's dope, man.
Yeah.
That is so dope.
Yeah. So, but for the culture, hashtag for the culture.
For the culture,
We coming. Simone, what's up, boy? What's up, boy? Me and that nigga used to be on 19th Avenue and Southern, boy, acting an ass. We used to be on Southern acting an ass. He was my only friend. He from the hood, but we both lived on 19th and Southern over her house. Anyway,
Yeah.
I done went left with it.
Man, that's all good, man. This shit is for the culture.
Real life stories, though.
Yeah, this shit lit. Yeah.
I mean, look, that ain't left to me. When I sit back and hear your stories, I think about my family. And I'm gonna be honest with you. If anybody know me, they know that I'm a contributor to the culture as well.
Yes.
Meaning like whatever the culture needs that makes it more healthy, I'm all for that. You get what I'm saying? When you talk more about your family and your kids and your mama, that's what needs to be flourishing around on top of us doing what we love to do.
Yeah.
Not just talking about what we love to do all the time in every fucking interview. What else do you do?
Right.
Do you go and hang out with your mama? Do you play with your kids? You know what I'm saying? Do you know your brother? We want to hear that too. You know what I'm saying? What type of man are you outside of your craft, man?
Right.
And that's what I feel like more artists should talk more about, like real life shit. You get what I'm saying? In the sense to where they can know you more, but respect you more as a man.
As a man.
As opposed to just respecting you as an artist.
Right,
you get what I'm saying? It's a difference. Or a woman, per se. You feel what I'm saying?
Does that matter?
It
does matter.
It's important, bro. To me. You feel me? That's why, like, when I have interviews, you already know, like our last interview, it was similar. You get what I'm saying? We was dropping some jewels that night.
You was in there dropping
jewels.
Yeah. But I mean, back to business. What we talking about for the culture?
For the culture,
for
man.
the motherfucking culture.
For the culture.
Hashtag for the culture.
Yeah. What y'all want us to talk about?
Man, I'm
what other questions you have for us, sir?
Y'all got 16 songs on the album. When is this officially about to be released?
I have no idea.
I'm gonna talk to you can ask Yog over here. Yog worse than Dr. Dre. You get what I'm saying? So I'm scared of Yog. I'm gonna let Yog.
When can everybody officially either go buy it, tap your 2 streams, or go buy it?
We narrowing it down though. I'm lightweight joking, but we definitely narrowing it down.
No, he's not joking. I got albums in my shit that I never released. He's not joking. I'm mad about that shit, bro. I get hyped about shit. And that's another thing I need Bookie for, to keep me hyped. You know what I'm saying? Because I've always done this on my own. And just like he has.
Yeah,
you either keep the
y'all
fire or
go
you
bosses
don't.
and shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So it's almost like when you're in collaboration, it's like 2 powerhouses together.
Real shit.
You know,
so that's one thing that I love about being with. I feel blessed to be able to say I'm doing this with Boogie, like, for real.
Yeah.
I'm not stroking this nigga's nothing. That's not what I do.
Likewise.
Like, I literally, like, I feel it's a blessing to be able to do this with somebody that has the same fire and the same history as you have. Like, okay, nigga, we've done all the dumb shit. Now that we're in our 40s, let's fuck around and figure out how to do it the right way. Let's not waste any money. Let's not waste no time. Let's just do what we do. And when and guess what? When you do something like that, it organically falls together. It organically, things just start to fall into place.
And you guys both have so much knowledge in the music business. I mean, I see y'all at the chessboard, like, y'all working, you know what I'm saying? The chessboard looking real good when you got a nigga that's
and
just as smart as you are.
How that works too, but egos don't play a part in this equation. You get what I'm saying? Egos don't play a part in this equation. It's respect. Respect plays a part in this equation, and we both understand our resume. So we don't step on each other's toes. We kind of work collectively to make shit work. For for a common cause, which is the project. You know, like I said before, like we were saying, this project, we are the introducers. We are introducing this project. This is not a Bookie and Yo album LP. We are introducing this project. There are multiple artists that have careers and resumes that they own that we are basically reintroducing to the world with this project. You get what I'm saying?
Yes.
So we're doing the culture some good by doing this project.
Damn right, you're doing the culture.
It's bigger than just the records. It's bigger than just the music.
It's for the culture.
It's a point we are trying to make. You know, if you are for the culture, then prove it. You understand what I'm saying? And us having the resumes that we have, this is the best position that we can basically play, and that's to give back. You know, even at times where we felt that we should have given back a little bit more back in the day, like we were talking about earlier, as far as like the generation and us not giving back or feeling like we should have did more. This is like a gesture for the culture. This is a gesture for that. You feel me? Like, okay, anything in our power that we got as a unit, me and my brother, we gonna give it to the culture. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna fertilize the culture. You feel me?
Oh wow. That's a blessing. That's a blessing right there. When you say anything and everything y'all got, because I know that you making beats and stuff, and you letting the world know.
Beats.
Yeah, you letting the world know now, because as you see the reels now, Bookie is making beats, man.
All year.
I'm gonna tell you something that it put a smile on my face when I seen that.
Yeah.
I haven't seen him do that, and I think that I feed his soul, he feeds mine. And I think that this project that we're doing, it's not even that it's a project, it's the fact that we work it.
Yeah.
Just work. When you work, it could just be like no plan with the outcome of the work, but let's just work.
Yeah, let's
and I think that fires the fuel. Like, I know that when me and Wax did The Situation, me and that nigga took like 30 days. We recorded the entire shit, engineered it, and then was ready to put it out. It took us 30 days. And so when me and this nigga was doing it, I was like, Bookie, this ain't gonna take us long at all. But it is. It is, because now I'm a perfectionist. Now I'm not.
Right.
We care about the project.
We care about it. It all and it has to make sense and the whole thing. But in the meantime, I'm doing things every day with the project that Bookie doesn't do, which is engineer. I'm in there fucking with it. I'm trying to figure out how to. So guess what it did? I know this is what it is. It put fire under him to go, nigga, I know how to make beats.
Yeah.
I'm finna start putting my beats. So what do? Every time I'm in there and I finish up a song and I got it on the video, nigga, listen to this. He's doing the same thing, but with his beats.
Yeah.
That's exactly what the fuck this was supposed to do.
Yeah, that's what the nigga did.
That's what it was supposed to do.
I don't know if you've seen, I put a post online the other day.
Okay.
Elaborating what my brother just said. I did a post the other day. It was like a little reel. And basically, I was pretty much saying that my motivation comes from, or my love for what I do comes from seeing people, you know what I'm saying, execute the passion for what they love. That's what my passion, that's where my motivation comes from, seeing people around me do what they love. You feel what I'm saying? And that was one of my recent posts. I posted that like 2 days ago. You feel me? So what he just said was absolutely right, but that's exactly how that happened. You feel me? I seen it for what it was, and I looked around in my environment and said to myself, you know what?
Work.
It's time to work, bro.
Work.
It's time to work.
Man, when I hear a lot of your beats, your beats is dope. A lot of people
He's so Arizona with it.
And you making beats with your fingers.
It's Arizona.
I mean, a lot of people don't know how to make beats with their
How
fingers.
Battle Cat taught me, how iRock used to, you know, how the music doctor taught me. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people get on this computer and they, you know what I'm saying? Computer
sample crazy, which is cool. Shout out to them.
Hey, man,
but I'm more
but
old.
a lot of
I'm
people
more
don't use
more original with
their
my shit. I like producing more original music as opposed to sampling. Shout out to the samplers though. There's some great samplers. There's some sampling kings.
Hey man,
I just choose to do it original.
Shout out to Battle Cat.
Original. That is.
One year I was in California and Cocaine was doing this video. This was probably like right before COVID hit. And I always said, I'm gonna bring up Bookie to Battle Cat because I'll be around Battle Cat a lot fucking with Cocaine. And one year I said, damn, I ain't never brought Bookie up to this nigga. So one day I was outside and Battle Cat is ignoring the shit out of me. This nigga won't look my way. He won't nothing. And I'm in his face, nigga, like a groupie. Nigga, like, cuz, what the fuck? I know you. Why you acting like this? So, shit, they was busy. They was shooting the videos of what they was doing. But I'm in his face and I want to talk about Boogie. This is way before me and you. I just want to bring it up. Nigga, I'm out there. And I said, oh, Cat. My nigga Bookie from Arizona wanted me to tell you what's up. Dang, what? Nigga Bookie, what about Jabal? And that nigga started bringing it all up, nigga. And I was like, I should have said that when I first started this motherfucking conversation with your ass. But yeah, that nigga, shout out to Battle Cat, man, for ignoring me until I said Bookie name.
That's my nigga, man. Battle Cat, B Powder.
B Powder, you fucking right.
What's that like working with Battle Cat, man?
I ain't worked with him. I've been on scenes with him, but you got to talk to this nigga.
Well, it was like a dream come true coming from where I came from. See, we we hood babies.
Yeah.
So when our era was coming up, gangster rap was ruled the planet.
Right.
Real
shit.
And to see these brothers like Battle Cat, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, DJ Quick, that whole era, to see them doing what they was doing, man, it was like a dream.
Era,
it was like a dream to be able to, ever work with these brothers or even just to be around them and just to watch them work. You feel what I'm saying? So when I got blessed, shout out to Dwayne Bowser, man, Khalid, rest in peace to Khalid, Full Life Records. When they when they took me down there around them brothers, man, and just, introduced me to Battle Cat, to be in the studio and just to see him create the way that he did, I was beyond starstruck. I don't want to call it starstruck because it gave me a different kind of feeling. It was almost like I was witnessing a blessing from God, but I was humble as I could be. And I was just studying and learning and observing everything that I seen him do. The way he moved, the way he walked, the way he talked, the way he played chords, everything. I wanted to absorb everything from that man that I could, because I knew that the time that I had with him was limited.
Right.
So I was smart with my time, like Tupac used to do. I used to have a notebook with me all the time. If a nigga said something like a quote or something, I would be like, Battle Cat quote
taking that
on Wednesday. That's how anal I was with my note taking.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So I owe a lot of what I do to my forefathers. You feel me?
Yes, sir. That was smart.
Yeah.
In there with the notebook, like, I'm taking this.
Everything, bro.
Yeah.
Everything, bro.
Soaking it up.
I was a real fan. Like I was saying the other day, we had another interview with Arizona Mixtapes. Okay. Shout out to Arizona Mixtapes. I had a Yo Westwood sweater on. And I was like in the camera, like, remember when you used to represent and you used to be fans of niggas, what I'm saying? Without being considered a dick rider, weird shit like that. I said, we don't do that over here.
Showing love is not.
I said, bro, we showing love, bro. We fans of each other. You understand?
Yeah.
That's real. That's grown man shit.
Showing love don't have nothing to do with dick.
Look, look. I'm gonna make a point real quick because I feel like this shit gets on my nerves, right? And I want y'all opinion on this because it bothers the fuck out of me. And I'm gonna just get to it. That word pause, right? I noticed that a lot of motherfuckers be like, pause this, pause that, pause this. Like they can't even get through a sentence without saying pause.
Why are you
I'm gonna tell you why. This is what it is. Pause is basically if anything that you say refers to like any type of homosexual activity, you have to clarify that you're not talking about that. That shit is weird to me.
So that's like saying no homo.
No homo. That's exactly what that is. So pause is more so like, you know what I'm saying? If a motherfucker be like,
you bringing this to my
look. If a motherfucker be like,
I've heard him say it, and I don't know what it
means.
Look,
if a motherfucker be like, look, man, we in here for the long haul. Pause. That's pretty much meaning. I didn't mean long like a schlong or no penis but I'm like, my question
like
is,
no homo,
who was thinking about that?
Who's thinking like that, right?
For you to even have to say pause.
Was
you thinking about that?
Right.
But that's what's going on now. Like, motherfuckers be pausing and no homo, but I'm like, we wasn't thinking about that in the first place.
Yeah.
So I'm a man. I talk. If I say something longevity, you know what I'm saying? We doing
Right,
this the
right,
big
right.
way. I'm not talking about
Got
no
no weird
what?
ass shit.
Stop it.
I didn't know that's what that meant.
I want to know. I want
I
to
did not know that.
I want to kill it like how Jay-Z tried to kill the auto tune. Remember when he tried to kill the auto tune?
Right.
But he killed it, but it resurrected itself and turned into a bigger monster.
Bigger monster, right?
But still, I still got to put it out there because I want that shit dead. If you a real
I
man,
did
you
not
should
know
never
that.
do that. You should never do that shit every other fucking sentence.
I ain't never did the no homo thing.
I never.
Cause it ain't
Because
nothing
we
homo coming out of my
we don't
motherfucking
think
mouth.
about that shit. So we just talking.
Right.
But to a nigga who pause and then no homo left and right, they like pause, no homo. Hey nigga, these niggas, we giving these niggas nerve damage. These niggas got nerve damage. Pause, nigga, pause, niggas.
I didn't know that. That's crazy.
But look, I'm gonna keep it real with you. That alone is sus to me. For you to even be thinking about that, like nigga, I didn't mean it that way. What are you talking about, nigga? You the only one correcting yourself. Nobody else in the room was thinking about that, but you.
Real
But
shit. You're the only one.
Pause
Pause yourself.
I wonder who came up with that.
I don't know. But I hear it all the time. I hear that shit all the time.
Oh.
I hear the niggas in my studio saying it. But I didn't catch what they said before. I just heard the pause. I'm just eavesdropping on what they talking about in the first place.
I say that because I be around my kids sometimes and they be like giving me those looks. Pause! Pops, pause! I be like, look here, man, you know me.
Pause for what?
You know me better than that. Like, y'all need to cut this shit out, man.
Yeah.
But you know, it's crazy how, you know, when you can sit back coming from where you come from and then you get a little older and you just kind of observe how things go around, you realize how much of a responsibility you did have.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Coming up, because when you see certain things that you could have contributed to correcting, you feel what I'm saying? But that's I think that's the curse of the generation that passed. You feel what I'm saying?
Think about how
that's our curse.
Sometimes we ignore so much. We ignore some shit.
Yeah, no, straight up.
It's typical to almost like scrolling past some bullshit. You know, like I ain't finna just jump at this.
Right. Right.
Hey, these little rowdy motherfuckers. I can't control them.
But like little by little, you start seeing it get more and more fucked up. It's like even like with what's going on right now with the blues and shit. You start first, motherfuckers knowing what's going on and shit. Little by little, you start seeing the city more and more fucked up, trash everywhere, motherfuckers all everywhere. Like shit. How long do we ignore shit before we realize exactly what the fuck this shit is actually doing, and then we intervene and interact with it?
You know where that comes from? A lot of that comes from not being a vessel for God. When you feel like you a vessel for God, that means mentally you telling yourself that you're not here for you. You got a job to do for him. So even though you taking care of your family, you taking care of everything around you, that don't mean that you ain't got a responsibility to the world. You understand? If you claim that you got power, then that power, your power ain't for you. You get what I'm saying? Your power is meant to be used to change some things. You get what I'm saying?
That's biblical.
Right.
You feel me? So,
I'm talking about in the Christian Bible. That's biblical what he's saying. Beyond the Quran. So that has to be universal. It has to be with whatever you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like that is biblical, bro. What he just said. We're not here for us. And a lot of niggas wonder, why am I here? And blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I got partners that'll be like, well, I'm here to bless the next man. Nope, wrong. Blessings ain't finna get you to where you want to go. I mean, good deeds ain't finna get you to where you want to go.
Yeah, they say some good people ain't gonna make it to heaven,
and bad people are, and bad people are real shit. Mm-hmm. And so, that's just biblical. The older you get, my nigga, the more you may have known, you may have been taught, you may have been, subjected to God and whatever religion that you follow. But it's funny, the older you get, the more it makes sense, the more that you start to use it in your daily life. Right. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here to make all the money and drive Cadillac Escalades. Like that's not why God put me here. You know, and once you really figure out why you're here, and everybody's here for one reason. You don't have an extra being here than I do. You don't, she don't, and she don't. We all here for one reason, and that's to spread the word of God. Period. Point blank. You are supposed to let everyone know. Nobody should die without knowing that they had a choice.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if you not now, do we do it? I'm not sitting here saying that I run around the streets, you know, preaching the word of God, but I try to make my actions and my words and my reflect the power of God. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Right. Where when I was 25, you couldn't have said nothing to me about this shit because I was sick of church. You know, I was raised on 13th and Buckeye. I know how church can be. Mm-hmm. And then even growing up and going to a church on my own where it was all about money, prosperity. Well, you ain't said nothing about, nigga, you can die and go to hell. Now, I got tired of the hell and damnation because that's the church I grew up in. And then I get tired of monetary shit. Not tithes, pay your tithes, make me rich. Just God's in the business of making you rich. And if you do what God asks you to do, you will be rich. That's a lie. That's not real. Everybody's not going to be a millionaire. Everybody's not going to be well off. Some people may make it just to make it, but God's going to make sure you make it. You understand what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, he's going to make sure the righteous make it.
He's going to make sure the righteous make it.
But at the end of the day, it's just wild how the older you get, the more you start to go, damn, this shit makes sense. It really makes sense. And really, at the end of the day, there's a heaven and there's a hell. And where are you going? Where are you going? You think you did enough?
Right.
You think you did enough? Right. You know, did you tell enough? Did you give enough niggas $1 at the
right?
QT?
How many people
that
you
was
helped?
begging for it?
How many people did you help lead out?
How many people did you help lead to God?
Right.
That's the question. Mm-hmm. Not how many people did you donate to.
Right. You got
God will look at all that and go, thank you.
Yeah.
But did you speak on me?
Mm-hmm. Did you let them know that I exist?
Some of us do that shit just so we feel good. If I got $5 in my pocket, my wife will tell you, I'm not giving a bum a fucking thing, nigga. I'm not. No, and then they tell me, and then my homeboy D-Dog will give him his last $1, I swear to God. And it pisses me off that he does it. Nigga. Oh, nigga, they was in need. And I got to leave him alone. That's what D-Dog do. But some of us do that to make themselves feel good. And that didn't have nothing to do with, did you lead this nigga to God? Did you leave? After you gave him that $1, is he finna go to?
Yeah, I hear you.
You know, no, he finna go take that $1 and go buy another beer and sit out in front of QT and smoke it while all the police is there. And I'm sitting there eating a hot dog and I gotta watch you, you know, do this and that. And that's another thing about this shit is how the fuck this shit. Why was it a war against crack?
Yeah.
Which it should have been.
And they letting these
nigga, you can sit right in front of the police and smoke this shit.
They just letting them tear up the fucking city.
Hey, man.
They just letting them, but niggas has been locked up for 20, 15, 10, 5. You know what I'm saying? Went after our whole community. But since these motherfuckers is attached to the blues too, y'all gonna be lean.
But that's what it is.
Oh, it's a disease.
That's what it is. Look, I mean,
it's a disease now. It's not.
It's a disease. I heard that now. There's some people that pull up and give these motherfuckers syringes and shit. Give them clean syringes. Give them all kinds of shit.
Nigga, that's been happening for years, especially in like East Coast.
I did not know that.
Philadelphia, Philly, New York, Boston, those types of places. Nigga, that shit been happening.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Out here,
I started going out there and cleaning my neighborhood. I had to go out there and clean up the neighborhood.
Hey, shout out to you for that. I see you out there on Fort Trey doing this shit, my nigga.
Yeah.
And showing, nigga, this is what our kids is walking to school having to deal with. Now, the police just pulled a nigga over the other day, opened up the door, and some of that smoke was smoking. They had just smoked some of the blues. As soon as the door opened, this was all on the news here in Phoenix. When the police opened the door, boom, hit him, knocked him out.
Knocked out the police with the
knocked out the police with the smoke, with the blues and shit. So you know what that shit does to a motherfucker that doesn't fuck with it. You know what I'm saying? And you know what it does. So imagine your child waiting at the bus stop on 43rd Avenue and
Oh
Thomas.
my God. And this
You see the
motherfucker
bus
out here
stops.
smoking.
You see the bus stop.
Yeah.
That's their house.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You're not even going to sit there. They sit there, not you.
That's crazy.
And your child is sitting there at 13, 14 years old trying to get to school.
I'm almost at a point where they need to just start getting knocked out. I'm just like, nigga, fuck it, nigga. I press these niggas off the block. Get the fuck out. Pow, pow. Nigga, what you do? Shut up. Pow.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up. Get out of here.
Phoenix done got bad.
Hey,
Phoenix
man.
done got really bad.
Look, man, I know how to get them off the block.
But look, you know how they say history repeats itself. You get what I'm saying? That's why they had to eliminate the revolutionary mentality because of shit like that. You know, us having gangster ways and tactics on how to clean up your environment, and doing things to where motherfuckers respected you and feared you because they knew you was out for the right thing, and you'll bust some heads to get things back in order. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, we got to do. I believe ass whippers build character. They build character. Like, nigga, wake up, nigga. Quit smoking that shit. Bow, wake up.
That's what it takes, bro. Sometimes you let things go so far that you can't baby it no more. In order to fix it, you got to do shit that the public ain't gonna be happy with.
Right.
Like, nigga, we're gonna cut all violence from movies. Nigga, we finna cut all violence from video games. Nigga, we cutting all whole shit. We cutting all, nigga, and if we see it in your house or we see it on the TV, that's where we'd have to go to fix what's wrong now. Because at this point, this baby is now 17. Right. Have you ever tried to chastise a 17-year-old that you let go for 17 years? That nigga will whoop your ass, nigga.
Oh, better yet.
That kid will knuckle up to your ass.
Better yet, have you ever put on the headset and went live when the world was playing 2K? And hearing the youngsters curse at each other back and forth.
Never have I done that.
I did it the other day at the house. Bitch ass nigga, you don't know how to cross over. These motherfuckers don't know how to do it. Punk ass nigga, fuck you, nigga.
Oh wow,
this was on the headphones, bro, live.
So
and
my son
listening like,
what? My son is 28 years old, and I can guarantee you, he's doing that shit.
Bro, this is live, bro.
Because he takes that shit for real, nigga. Right, whether it's NBA, NFL, or
hey, why you ain't pass the ball, bitch ass nigga? I had to take the motherfucking headset off. I was like, this is fucked up.
Bitch ass nigga.
This is what the fuck you little niggas doing.
This is where we at right now. But the fact of the matter is, that's exactly where we
If they did what it takes to clean up this world, we'd have rebellion. Yeah. Because we let them go too long.
Yeah.
It's already out of hand. If you notice, if you think back to like your grandfather's time, and then think back to your parents' time, think back to your time, and then think to your children's time. And now my children are old enough to have children. I don't have any grandchildren, but they're old enough to have them, which is right now today. So go to your grandfather's time to today and look at the change in the world. You can't bring up, nigga, they just jumped on Deion Sanders' ass for letting his team pray.
Yeah, it's horrible.
Oh, they got on him?
On his ass. The atheist is on his ass.
They say, you at Colorado State now.
On his ass. Nigga, we're not allowed to bring God into, and
you
that's
know
what's
how
wrong
they
with the
did
world.
that to Mark Jackson.
You fucking right. Anybody. Nigga,
They won't even let him coach no more.
Let Trevor Brown's coach let them people
pray
before that game, and he's in trouble, bro. Really? For real?
Wow.
There's our problem.
But think about it.
God has been taking out everything.
If that's the problem, then we got to be living in that time where decision making is happening. Meaning you got to choose. There's no gray area with God and the devil.
Right.
You can't do this. You can act like you can play the field for as long as you want to, but no, it don't work that way. You got to pick a side.
The Bible says I'd rather you go all the way there than to straddle the fence with me.
All right, yeah.
Go all the way with him. Don't play with me. Mm-hmm. The Bible state that in God's words, nigga, not a prophet. Mm-hmm. God say that in bright red letters. It says it in bright red letters.
So do not straddle the fence.
Don't straddle the fence with me. Mm-hmm. For the culture, man.
For the culture.
We own this motherfucker, man. Sticc Hyde.
Man.
Yes, sir.
Thank y'all for coming to the show.
Real
man.
riders only, my nigga.
Real Riders Only Radio, man. We talk about some real motherfuckers.
Real shit.
With some real shit.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Yes,
I
sir.
like you know
grown folk conversation.
I like altered interviews. I like interviews that you talking about one thing and then it just shifts to something completely different.
Yeah.
It's like blindsiding a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
they may not realize what happened until they shake it off, and then somebody told them. Then you got blindsided. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here you come.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Sometimes the world needs to be blindsided.
Sometimes you gotta force feed them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? But they don't know that they was about to get this meal like this. You said, here you go. Oh, it's good. It's good.
And see, hey, I'm gonna tell you right now, and you gotta peep game with Bookie. I'm a vessel like a motherfucker. I know my brother, so I know how to bring certain things out of him. You feel me? To where he probably don't even realize it. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
That's why we good for each other. Because
Okay.
he's a powerful motherfucker, like I'm a powerful motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
You understand? And by what we doing, the energy that I'm telling you that we putting off, it's definitely for the culture, but in more ways than what you probably think.
It could get deeper than music.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
Deeper than music.
I already know. I can say, well, you can see by the unity that you was able to bring together in this project.
The way that you know off top that, okay, I'm on the right track is where it's just organic. Like, okay, I have been on shows with Book. I have recorded him. I have printed his CDs. I have everything with Bookie. But to be on a day-to-day, I gotta call this nigga.
Right.
Like when it just works, it's called organic.
Yeah.
Bro. And when it just works, it just motherfucking works, bro.
It just works.
And I'm like I said, man, like I said in another interview, like I know that you said here, Bookie is like in the top 5 of pioneers of Arizona hip hop.
Easily top one. To first.
Thank you.
Up there with MC Magic, MC
Okay,
Magic,
so
Bookie.
there was others. There was others.
Magic, Bookie,
There was others, but my point is he was there with them.
Yeah.
He was in groups with them.
Right.
He was signed to labels with them.
Right.
So at the end of the day, now here comes Yo. Who did I like? Who did I fuck with? Boom. And he didn't even know it. I didn't know him at that point.
Right.
I just knew who he was. And I knew that he was a force to be reckoned with. The way he gets down, the way he talks, the way his mannerisms, like this nigga right here ain't playing no games. And he young as shit. To me, he was young. If I was 20, he was 16. He was 17 years old. So he was young, and he just got that old. Man, he still looks 17 years old. That's because that nigga don't eat no pork. I ate so much pork in front of that nigga today. I said, pork, the other white meat.
Hey, you know why?
And that nigga he looked at me like this.
Because you know how I feel about it too. I ain't gonna play with him about it either.
That nigga drinks a little bit of Hennessy, a little bit of beer.
Listen to this, because I care about his health.
Understood.
You feel me? We brothers. We not just doing this. This ain't just business. We brothers.
Boogie, what if I only eat pork on Tuesdays?
It's still
a bad thing?
Yeah, no pork at all.
So if I ate pork every day of my life and then I just cut it down to Tuesdays, I'm good.
I give you some credit for that.
Okay, I'm not gonna do it. I'm just asking.
I know.
Because I'm gonna eat pork when I leave here.
Nigga, you should have seen that piece of this nigga before he got here. Nigga, the pepperonis was curling up. Like the bologna. Remember back in the day in the hood when you put the bologna, bubble up. Hey, that's how the pepperonis was looking on that pizza.
That wasn't mine. I would have never ordered that. Because Boogie was sitting there. My wife did that. She was like, let's piss Boogie off. Let's order a whole thing of fucking... Let's order bread and pepperoni.
Hey, I'll tell you this. I talk about it enough and I give enough facts about that shit. He be done with that shit. The whole family be like, nah, we ain't doing that. Bookie,
you know what me and Wifey
fucked it up over
here. You know what me and Wifey did?
We don't want to eat that shit no more. Bookie didn't talk too much shit.
We fucked around and cut down on the beef.
Y'all cut down.
Nigga, I will eat a motherfucking ribeye every day because I know how to cook them. I be on the grill. Somebody was just on the grill somebody was just on my shit, hashtag for the culture, and said, okay, now can we get some barbecue? That's what they just said on this motherfucker. But we calmed down on that, man. We calmed down on that. The pork, we really doing a lot of chicken and greens.
Okay.
Like that's what I'm doing at home. It's crazy because now we are moving. So me and my wife, we up and we moving and shit. And so now we're not preparing food. So now I'm eating whatever again, bro. I'm back on the road. It's like, I'm still in the city, but I'm back on the road.
I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm back on the road.
I'm not gonna lie to you with that. I'm like a yo-yo with that. You know, when it comes to my diet, that's one thing that I haven't mastered. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I can go.
That you have not mastered?
No, I can Ramadan. You know what I'm saying? I'll be dedicated that whole 31 days, but then after that, I get busy. I go to moving around. Shit go to, you know, getting too hectic for me, and then next thing you know, it's 11 o'clock at night, and I'm at Whataburger.
Right.
I'm like, what the fuck am I doing here? Right. You get what I'm saying? So I that's a part of me that I gotta work on, you know, as far as my consistency with my diet, because I'm a fucking yo-yo every year.
Right.
Like straight up.
Right. Yeah, man, we old and trying to keep it together.
Man, that's a blessing to get to the age that we at.
Hey, no, but honestly, but I will say this to the youth. You know, y'all should be thankful for us. And y'all gonna know why the older y'all get. But y'all gonna be thankful that we here right now. You understand? Because it should be more of us around y'all.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Grooming y'all, making y'all better than what y'all are. You get what I'm saying? Everybody needs some type of assistance. Everybody needs some type of guidance. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get better.
Y'all gonna be thankful for us because this is part one of For the Culture.
Oh yeah.
We got a part two coming for the culture that we call Bridging the Gap.
Oh wow.
And what we trying to do with that is I told Bookie I didn't want to fuck with these young niggas at all.
I'm about to say.
I told him straight up, I'm not doing it because they can't move, and I expect you to work. I expect the work to be done. And if you can't move like I move, then I can't have you where I'm going to be, and you may not know how to act or whatever. But it doesn't have to be that way if we take our positions as OGs and say, if you're going to do this, this is what you're going to do. This is what we expected y'all.
Right.
And so what we got to do is, man, somebody got to come and say, all right, the first nigga to do it was Young Bookie. That nigga pulled off that damn song with you niggas, and I was mad that I wasn't on it. I'm mad that I'm not on it, and it's my fault that I'm not on it. It's my fault.
Judge the Boss.
Fuck you, Floss Vegas.
Richie Evans.
I know that it's my fault that I'm not on that.
Merkham's.
But that's what we trying to do. Willie North Pole, Merkham's, Bookie, Young Bookie, Richie Evans. The song is ridiculous. Yeah. Shout out to that song.
In the Hood.
In the Hood. Shout out to that song. Shout out to Fly By Night. But this whole situation is going to be based off of what Young Bookie did. It's bringing the old with the new. And ooh, nigga, how can you lose with that? When you got real hit makers running around doing the shit. But the other thing that I'm gonna do is that that's a different sound. So I really want to talk to some of these young producers, some of these young motherfucking engineers, and I want to bring them in.
Of course.
And give them the
spotlight.
The full y'all did
experience.
This. Y'all did this.
The experience of bridging the gap and doing something bigger than just going in there and doing music.
I want to hear you engineer it. I want to hear your clarity. I want to hear what your arrangement is. I want to hear what you're doing. And then even if it's wrong or just ain't up to where then I could come in and school you on it. And, you know, but the project is y'all's. It's just me and Bookie putting it together.
Oh,
project to be y'all's, not ours.
That's dope.
But let's get it together. Let's get this dope. Let's get that bird, because me and Bookie know how to chop it up.
You know why? Because it's for the culture.
It's for the culture.
For the culture, man. Let's go.
Hashtag for the culture, nigga.
It's a motherfucking movement.
No barbecue
y'all.
Today.
It's a motherfucking movement, y'all. It's more than just an album. It's a motherfucking movement.
Fucking right.
For the culture.
Fucking right.
Man,
and I think that it can go. I think it could go for albums. Not just not this one in part two. I think it could just keep going. Like sequels of movies.
Well, yeah. I mean, shit. Look at, like I always say, look at Timbaland and Swiss Beats. You get look what they created.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying. That's in the history books, bro.
Man,
Can't nobody take that from them. They did that.
This is greatness.
You know, they in the history books for that. We want to be in the history books too. We want to be major contributors to the culture.
Let's go, man. The culture needs it.
And again, this is the first song. It's the signature song, bro. We got music that's just. I got a song. We got a song with motherfucking OTS, Black Monroe,
Bang.
Checking Traps, Judge the Boss, Cat the Mac. Nigga, we got 3
Bang.
R&B singers on the hook.
Blown.
3 R&B singers on
That's
the hook.
that one I heard
Bang.
yesterday, huh? Oh, I got the exclusive. You guys haven't got it yet, but I got it.
Yeah,
And
I played it outside for you. You fucking
Yes,
right. When I was here a day early. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I was here. I came a day early. I was off.
And that just shows ambition. And this nigga said,
I was ready.
early. He
I was
said,
ready.
Ain't it today?
I had
I'm
nothing
ready.
else to do.
Right,
Ain't the interview today?
I'm gonna make this nigga interview me today.
Ambition, man.
I'm turning your shit on. I'm outside.
Ambition.
I'm like, nigga, what did I put on the flyer? I was
Sticc came outside. He said, "Hey, brother, you a day early?" No, I'm not. Turn your shit on. Let's work.
thinking like, damn, what I put on the flyer? What day did I put on?
You was right.
Did he have a Malcolm X shotty with him when he came outside?
That nigga came out. He had 4 niggas with him with 38 specials.
Damn,
It was
shit.
4 niggas and 38 specials talking about 4
We got heat in them streets, huh?
talking about insane, nigga. What you
Damn.
doing out here? Hey, Westside nigga, what you doing out here? This
stay with
insane.
it.
This Westside insane.
He said I came
Stay
out
ready.
there looking like a damn
I wouldn't go say it. I wouldn't go say it.
Yo said,
landscaper. I was out there looking like a landscaper.
Yo said when he turned around to go to his car, you shot the shotty. I'm talking about get it right next time.
Get it right. Come tomorrow and be on time, nigga. Boom, boom, boom.
On time.
On time.
Oh my
Be
god.
on time.
Shit.
Nigga, yeah. For the culture, man. We trying to make it work, man.
Man.
We proud of this. We ready to go. A lot of people is chiming in on trying to make it work. It's a lot of niggas that are just chiming the fuck in, bro. Just showing the love.
Yeah.
Don't want nothing from it. Just
Man,
we got shirts on deck, nigga. The shirts is on deck.
What?
Inbox me for the shirts, man. We got the shirts on deck.
I got
ready
the
to
shirts
go.
on deck
Yeah, I should have worn mine today, man.
for the culture.
I'm supposed to have.
Man, I need to get one of my shirts for the culture.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
man.
Yes,
I'm
sir. Please,
I'm a representative.
please grab these motherfuckers, man. So yeah, man, it's a major situation going on. So again, it's organic. It's all organic, and that's what I'm loving about it. We didn't set out to do this. We just set out to just
This
Book.
is destiny.
Book, I got distribution, bro. Let's just put it out. Let's put something out.
Let's go.
Let's just put something out.
And then put all this shit together.
And all of a sudden, it just started getting
It's
bigger
like,
and bigger.
Now
and
Bookie making
bigger.
beats and y'all working.
And it's another thing to get, because after COVID, niggas, our age was dead in the water out there, nigga. We done lost the vibe. We done lost the
That's what they
all
say.
of that,
And
man.
that's what if you let these little motherfuckers tell the story, niggas is dead. Niggas
in the
gone.
water, nigga.
Like
So when you get a nigga around you that's worthy of you giving your best,
your energy, yeah.
it all makes sense.
Where we at?
And that's where I'm at. I feel like I'm in a mode of I don't want to let Bookie down. You understand what I'm saying? I don't want to let my partner down.
Vice versa.
So I move, and I'm back on Yoge's time, Yoge's movement, and that's fast. I move fast. I'm not putting up with no bullshit. I'm not taking 17 meetings, nigga. It just this is what we doing. This is how we trying to do it. You either on or you out.
Run the play.
Oh, tell them about the listening party we got coming up too.
Listening party coming up for the entire album, man. We do not have a date for it, but this is what I will tell you. After the Super Bowl, we're gonna give it about a week after the Super Bowl. So about 2 more weeks.
Y'all gonna be involved in any Super Bowl parties?
I'm going to everything.
So
We didn't do for the culture. We will be moving around. Me and Wifey gonna be at everything. And I'm gonna make sure Bookie with me. We're gonna move around and show our presence. And shout out to DJ John Blaze with Icon. That nigga is pushing our shit. Denver. He's doing the whole thing.
We're gonna be doing something with Rum Nitty and Spice One out in Mesa.
Beautiful.
We there.
We there.
Yeah. man.
Who's DJing? I need to give my music to him. Who's DJing?
Who did he say?
Yeah, we there.
Anyway, I'll talk to you later about that. But we'll be there. At the end of the day, bro, we gonna make our moves around the city. You'd be stupid not to. But when the Super Bowl is over, this belong to us.
Crunch time.
This belong to us for the culture, bro. We
Take
back
the
to
flag
Arizona
down.
now.
Think y'all stepped down.
Back to Arizona, and I
Let's
expect.
go.
I don't hope. I don't.
Said nigga, I expect.
Nigga, I expect.
Yes.
Hashtag for the culture to be everywhere. I expect the
Everywhere.
backing to be there. All that no local support, that was in 2000 whenever.
That was whenever.
We in 23 now, bro, and now you got some real hogs
So
about to come and slop
we
that shit up.
We gotta make Wax proud, man.
Gotta make him proud,
Let's
man.
go.
Gotta make Wax proud.
Yeah,
Man. He didn't get that
man.
local
Hey,
support that he deserved.
Don't
man.
talk
We gotta
about
make
Wax no more in my
proud, man.
videos. We're not talking about Wax no more in my interviews, cuz
Hey,
he's not here. He's not here.
they
Matter of fact,
they got that love-hate relationship going on.
no, Wax know I love that nigga, man. He just got too much energy. That nigga got more energy than a badass 2 year
Don't
old.
he got that little
That's
cafe
what's-
shit? Oh no, I gotta go.
brunch
I gotta go
spot?
pull up
Yeah, I
the
tried to
brunch
pull up
spot.
yesterday. That nigga was like, "Nigga, we closing."
I gotta go
Nigga,
pull up to the
you too late.
brunch spot.
I said, "Y'all finna lose."
Hey, that
You know what he
shit
told
look
me?
lit,
You know what he
that
told me?
motherfucker.
I said, "Y'all finna leave, nigga." He was like, "Yeah, they closing the doors." I said, "Nigga, it's a
Yeah, they
restaurant."
closing the doors.
You know what he said? It's called the brunch spot.
Bougie.
Man, that ain't no
Fuck
restaurant.
you then, nigga. I'm going to Park South, nigga. I'm gonna go to Park South. Somebody barbecuing over there, nigga.
Hell yeah.
Nah, man, but shout out to my nigga Wax, man, who's
Shout out to
another
Wax, man.
pillar of this motherfucker, man.
Phoenix,
Right.
Arizona. I know what it
He's
is,
one of the
man.
finest out
From
here.
the east to the west to the south to the north. The north.
Man, we
I don't know who's
We're
on the north.
on the north side, right?
I don't know. Playboy
Represent on
Crib.
the north-
That's what we got on the
Playboy
north
Crib's
side.
on the north
Playboy
side.
Crib.
Sunny slope.
Sunny slope.
Sunny, to all
No,
my
Playboy
sunny
Crib is on the
slopers.
west, huh? Them avenues,
Yeah,
huh?
that's the apple.
Playboy
that's
Crib is
Avenue.
west side.
Yeah, that's Avenue.
Playboy
83rd
Crib is
Avenue.
west
Yeah, I'm
side.
tripping. Anyway, nigga, at the end of the day, nigga,
You got a
Hashtag
motherfucker
for
up
the
north
culture,
like
man.
Beardsley, fool.
Yeah. Sunny slope, man. Is it out there selling
Beardsley, fool.
dope and
that's crazy. That's
and
crazy.
pills and-
So,
Hey,
yeah,
you gotta
man.
check out Bookie Beats, man. I'm on there cooking all the time. If you need
Cooking.
some beats, let me know. I got you. You can lease them. I don't like that lease shit, but
Where can they
I think
find
I'm
the
getting
beats
used to
at?
doing it. I'm gonna go ahead and start leasing, but you know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
Where
But
they can-
I do emails right now.
Email,
Pretty soon
okay.
we're gonna have a whole little storefront, all that. They can just, they can just call.
So
They ain't
they
gotta
have
talk to
to,
me, communicate with me. They can lease them whenever they want.
They will have to communicate through you by email.
Right for now, yeah. All business
Tell them
100.
the email.
All business 100 at gmail.
But log on to Bookie Beats, Beats by Bookie.
Beats by Bookie. Yep. Tell them
Is it Beats by Bookie?
Bookie Beats.
Bookie Beats
Bookie
on Instagram.
on Instagram. Yep.
You'll see him doing it live. That nigga be
Yep.
on there like,
Yep. That nigga getting it.
Kid.
Getting it. Hey,
Boy,
anybody that
this
that
nigga
have made
finna
some
break his
beats
neck.
before,
Whiplash Records, nigga.
they know. Because I
Yeah,
done
I
made some beats before,
I be
so I
breaking
know.
my neck on that.
I'm like, when I see you making beats, I'm
On the
like,
grill.
oh, Bookie know what the fuck
that
he
nigga
doing.
had just came from a beat making session. I told him we had a meeting.
I be
That
on
nigga,
it, man.
That nigga
love that shit.
we had a meeting. That nigga had just came from a beat making session. I was like, Bookie, that nigga was like, what's up, nigga? He couldn't turn his head. He even got a key.
Nigga was rocking, boy. All week. Nigga neck stiffened up. What is it? Back Pain Records.
2024, brand new label. Back Pain Records, 40 and up, nigga. Holler at us, nigga. Holler at us, nigga. Back Pain Records, guys. We going all the way in with you old niggas. 45 and up.
What's happening? And that's you old industry niggas too.
Yeah, we going all the way in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Man,
Stig, we appreciate you, bro.
I
Yes, sir, all the
appreciate
time,
y'all,
brother, all the
man.
time.
Appreciate you.
Man, got the
Respect,
guys up
brother.
in there, man. The
All
Arizona
the time,
legends,
brother,
man.
respect.
Jeez, man.
Let's keep it going, man.
Man, I love it, man.
For the culture.
The
More
kids,
ways
man,
than
for
one.
the culture. You know what I'm saying?
We know we
sir.
got your support, man. We know we do. We need you to act the ass with this for the culture, nigga.
Oh,
If
man.
we not saying for the culture after everything we say,
Man, I'm spinning everything, man. As long as y'all give me some music to spin, I'm spinning.
well, you got the single.
Not a problem.
You got the single. that's pretty much the only one that's out right now.
Well, I'm spinning the shit out of that.
And I'm gonna have a full release date for that single, but the actual album, we probably looking at, man. I'm trying to get it out.
I've been telling all the artists, send me music. You know what I'm saying? My station legit. You know what I'm saying? This is real royalty spin. This ain't for play. You know what I'm saying? This for real. You know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure I'm an artist too. I understand the struggles of bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers trying to steal shit. You know what I'm saying? That we about motherfucking make sure motherfuckers get their money.
Real shit.
You know what I'm saying?
Real shit. Real shit. Well, we on, man. We got you. You got us, and niggas Arizona.
We moving forward, man.
It's Arizona, man.
Let's go, man.
For the culture.
For the motherfucking culture.
Yes,
Let me see.
You heard me?
Well, I know I got a pause around this motherfucker.
Pause.
Sticc, come on, man. Pause.
Like
real shit.
Sticc House, pause.
Absolutely not.
Sticc.
Pause,
nigga.
You got an interview with who? Sticc.
Pause, nigga.
Pause, nigga. Hold up, nigga. This is ridiculous.
That shit dope.
For the culture, baby.
For the culture, man. Get my ass back on the mission.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank y'all, man.
No problem, man.
Thank y'all for tapping in.
Yeah, so we good though?
Yeah, I'm about to tap out real quick.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we get the last introduction, that last outro.
Oh, let's do that.
And you do the thankful. Thank you for tapping in.
Thank you for tuning in live with OG Sticc Hyde on Real Rydaz Only Radio.
We gotta go ahead and end this out on the music, you know. Let's end this shit out on Bookie track on the for the culture.
Hey, this is your girl, Mercedes Taylor, and I'm rocking with my brothers, Westwood and Big Bookie. We doing it for the culture. AZ, stand up.
Factory Music Group, baby.
This the energy the streets been missing. When I'm spitting up in the booth, I put the flame to the mic. Anticipated like Harold and Kane at the light. Niggas thought I made a left, then I came with a right. Nigga, we undisputed. Close your eyes, say goodnight. Bookie and yo, Westwood, we coming for the kill. Two underrated, no reputable niggas trying to build. We did this for the culture, and now it is revealed. New music for the streets, and we coming big as Shaquille. Broke niggas stay on the sofa, we out here chasing meals. We body shots to my little cousin Jaleel. A dedicated hustle get you on top of the hill. As long as we all play our position up on the field. I told niggas from the jump, if we team up, it's gonna be poppin'. If we organize together, how the fuck are they gonna stop it? A warning to you haters, it be smart to take precaution. You ain't stepping to no beta fool, you dealing with some boss. I know y'all gon' enjoy the collaboration, so sit back and listen, witness what me and my brother done put together. Appreciate the love and respect we get from our friends and our family and all the fans who support us and make us better. When I'm spitting up in the booth, I put the flame to the mic. Anticipated like Harold and Kane at the light. Niggas thought I made a left, then I came with a right. Nigga, we undisputed. Close your eyes, say goodnight.
It's alright, lil' cuz, you can never understand it. I be having Christians like, boy, goddamn it. 45 niggas now, that's automatic. Couldn't do nothing with it when you lil' niggas had it. Bookie said, listen, nigga, I done had it with the stressing, but I'ma keep it rockin', keep it knockin' with this blessing. We ain't going for no goofy shit, no flexing. Nothing but the flame in the booth in my session. I'm a solid nigga out the way, but homie, something missing. I ain't trying to get on here and do all types of dissing. I rap for a way out, little nigga, no more wishing. Niggas is dead on arrival or you snitching. You niggas out here tricking, setting up niggas with location, dropping bitches. Been in the trenches, but for real, me and Bookie gave you something you could feel. Independent, no deal, for the culture.
I'm a solid nigga out the way, but homie, something missing. I ain't trying to get on here